Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab was met with booing and shouts as he left hustings, where he was confronted by the father of tragic biker Harry Dunn. The Tory politician left the East Molesey Methodist Church in a black BMW behind tinted windows, while a crowd was held back by police. Just 2 hours earlier, Harry's father accused Mr Raab of lying about the driver's state of diplomatic immunity and demanded answers but was rejected. 19-year-old Harry was knocked down and killed by Anne Sacoolas, the wife of an American intelligence officer, near RAF Croughton in Northamptonshire. She had been in the UK for just 3 weeks and was driving on the wrong side of the road at the time of the crash. The 42-year-old returned to the US, claiming diplomatic immunity, sparking a battle to bring her back to face justice in Britain. Harry's parents, Tim Dunn and Charlotte Charles, have since launched a legal fight to challenge her immunity. The family have been warned by the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, FCO, that if they take action in the courts it will seek legal costs. She was interviewed in the US by police, who handed a file to the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, last month. As Mr Raab turned up to a hustings at a Methodist church in East Molesey, Surrey, Mr Dunn pleaded with him for answers but had his pleas rejected by the politician. Around 100 people were shut out of hustings moments before the father of tragic biker Harry Dunn's father challenged the Foreign Secretary. A crowd of voters stood outside the Methodist church after organizers shut the doors. Those eager to get inside were told the venue had reached capacity and they couldn't be allowed in for safety reasons. As hustings continued inside, the crowd chanted "Let us in" and 6 police officers arrived. In the brief but passionate exchange, the Foreign Secretary told Mr Dunn, "I'm very happy to speak to you but I have to go in there. I don't want to keep the other people waiting but I am very happy to see you anytime, you've got my number." After the Foreign Secretary disappeared behind wrought iron gates, Mr Dunn said, "I wanted to ask him why he lied to me. We had a meeting with him on October 9 when he told the family that the diplomatic immunity was still in place and they tried their best with the Americans but they're not going to waive it, and in the meeting he's asked us is there anything he could do, and Charlotte has asked him, can you put in for another waiver? He says, of course, I will." A few weeks later, when he addressed the House of Commons, he said that he knew on October 8 that the immunity had been impertinent and that there was no immunity. The Americans had agreed there was no immunity on October 8. "So I just wanted to ask him why he lied and what was his reasoning of not giving us the truth. For more on this story, visit the news article link.